Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're meeting my face for the first time, my name is Precious Uzo and I'm a YouTuber based here in Lagos State, Nigeria. Welcome to today's video. So in my last video we were talking about the gospel singer that lost her life as a result of domestic violence. And because of that, I decided to make this video. I wanted this video to be the next video that's going to be on the channel, and we're going to be talking about how to move on from a toxic relationship. I know a lot of people are in that situation. I know a lot of people find themselves right now in a toxic relationship because I myself, I have been there, and I thank God I was able to leave at the end of the day. Welcome to today's video. You need to understand that as a human being, toxicity can come from anywhere. It could be from your family members, it could be from relationship with friends, it could be romantic relationship. But as an event, because of what happened in the past week, we'll be concentrating on romantic relationship, and if you can use the same steps on other of your relationship, be it family, be it friends, be it business relationship, trust me, it works. It goes all around. It's an all-rounder solution for anything that is toxicity. As I'm talking to you now, just pick up your phone and Google the word, or use your dictionary and check the word toxic. It doesn't mean anything else. It means poisonous. That's what toxic means. Poisonous. So if we're saying leave a toxic relationship, we're literally saying leave a poisonous relationship. It's being in an unpleasant situation, be it family, be it romantic relationship, anywhere. You could have toxicity coming to you from anywhere. And today we're going to try and break it down on how to leave a toxic relationship, because it is one of the most difficult things to do. It's not as easy as it sounds. It's not as easy as saying you're in a poisonous relationship, pack and leave. The number one on the list is acceptance. Acceptance. This is one of the most difficult things that can happen if you are in a toxic relationship, and I'll explain why. I think the reason is because sometimes women will want to really think, okay, we are strong, we can do everything, and because of this we just allow a lot of things slide. Don't get me wrong, if women say we're strong, we're actually very strong, but when it comes to living a toxic relationship, most women are weak. Yeah, you yourself in particular set the way the person treats you. You must have given them a vibe. You must have accepted something that they did at some point, and you just let it go. I can deal with it, I'm strong enough, I'm a woman, you know, and you let it go. Before you know, it springs into, it keeps developing and it becomes a toxic relationship. So before you can move on from a toxic relationship, we first accept that, yes, I accepted that this person should treat me this way. That's why he's actually having the guts, or he, she, whoever is having the guts to treat me in this way. And now to leave such a situation, you need to first ask yourself, why are you here? Let's be sincere, because see, if we have to deal with this case, if we have to deal with this situation, we have to be as honest as we can. Yeah, why are we here? You see, this question of why has made a lot of people being in toxic relationship for a very long time. You need to tell yourself the truth. Are you here for the money? Are we here for the money? Some of you are in a toxic relationship because the person has to throw around. You know, some people are in toxic relationship because of comfort. Are you here for the comfort? Do this person give you comfort? Because sometimes you think you can't find someone better. You can't because you don't love yourself enough to know that, okay, you can actually get somebody better than this person. So you feel this person offers you comfort. You feel this person is the only person that can treat you the way you're very comfortable with being around this person. So because of this, you accept everything the person does. That's number 2 on that acceptance. Yeah. Then now you need to know the third reason you need to know is, are you here because of kids? That's for those that are in a relationship that has produced kids. There are a lot of people that they know they want to leave the relationship, but because they have a tie, they have children tying them, or a child tying them in that relationship. One, they don't want to leave the child with the man, or they don't want to leave the children with the woman to be a baby mama, be a baby father. They just want to keep enduring everything that is happening to them because of the seed they produced in the relationship. You need to ask yourself the honest question, because as a Nigerian, most of us know one of the reasons most of our parents stays in the marriage, which they don't hide it. They will tell you, I stayed in this marriage because of you. I stayed in this marriage because of my children. If I leave, what will my children do? How will they survive? So you need to know if that's what is keeping you in the marriage. First, you need to know if it's the money that is keeping you. 2, you need to know if it's comfort that is keeping you. 3, you need to know if it's because you have kids, if you have a business tying you together. Okay, I don't want to talk about business. Like I said, we're talking about the romantic part, so we're going to stick to the romantic part. So we want to know if it's the kids that is keeping you in the relationship. Now you're going to ask yourself, after you've been able to write down these things and honestly tell yourself the truth why you're here, why you're in the relationship. Now you're going to ask yourself, what are the toxic traits that you yourself contributed to that relationship? See, I know we like to come out and say, okay, point fingers. This person did this person did that, yada yada yada. He treated me like this. Let's be honest. At some point in time, have you contributed to the toxicity that is happening in the relationship? It's easier to just point your hands and just, point accusing fingers, and this person is this person is that, this is how he treated me, this is how she treated me, yada yada yada, skipping the things that you have done to contribute in that toxicity. Ask yourself one of the most difficult part of it: do you really want to leave? Do you really want to leave this person, or you just want to endure the toxicity and just want to endure the toxicity for how long that you're going to be there, or for the rest of your life? Do you really want to leave? And understand that, see, at the end of the day, it's okay for you to feel for you to not even have an answer, because you have put in so much in a relationship. So at some point you're stuck. You don't know if you want to leave. You don't know if you want to stay. You're just basically surviving inside the relationship. Okay, it's okay to feel like that. You need to understand that you are not the only person that have felt like that. There are people out there that have felt the same way that you are feeling, and they've left. They chose to leave, and they are doing okay. They're doing just fine. So that's number 1. That's it for acceptance. And there's no way we'll talk about moving up from a toxic relationship without talking about a mental step. Everything that happens to you as an individual comes from here. And to get it right, for you to leave a person that you feel is toxic, for you to leave a toxic relationship, you have to be up. You have to be sane up here. You have to get it right here. Like, you need to understand that there's this unhealthy attachment you have to this person, and that unhealthy attachment is actually coming from here. is coming from your brain. You need to realize that, see, you deserve more, you deserve better than the person is treating you. See, if you sit down and just talk to yourself, especially trying to highlight the way this person have treated you. If it's possible, jot it down. If it's possible, record them when they say it, and you will see by the time you revisit these things, especially those ones you jot down, by the time you look at your book, you're like, how did I even accept such a person to treat me in this manner? Before you know, just this anger you will feel in you. The person will do everything and the person cannot turn you on. Your acceptance of a toxic relationship, it springs from your insecurities of wanting or asking yourself if you can actually meet somebody better. You need to come to terms with your insecurity. Know that when something tells you you cannot leave, when something tells you where do you want to start from after all these years, sorry, know that your insecurity is speaking. Nothing you need to get rid of is anything that has to do with if. Or, for example, what do people think about me if they hear that I live a marriage, I live a relationship? Or if it's a relationship that has produced kids, what if you take my kids? What if she takes my kids? What if? You need to get rid of what if. Just understand that a lot of people out there don't care. They just want to be in your business, but they really do not care. So it has to be about you. So when you get rid of anything that you can ask yourself and you put if inside, remove it. It's not going to be easy, but know that you're going to feel better. It's going to be better, and of course there will be success at the end of the road. At the end of the day, you'll be happy that you left. Another thing is, a lot of people don't know this. I know a lot of times they say, I need closure, I need to speak to him. See, guy, that's in the movie. That only happens inside film. You don't need closure at all. You do not need closure. And I don't know why I don't have that problem. This toxic person that I stayed in a relationship for a very long time, I'll tell you, like I said, I don't have that problem. I just pack my bag and leave. I'm still dead. It's only when I'm not ready. When I'm ready to leave, I pack my bag and leave, and I will still not give you closure. I don't need your closure. Do not try to give me closure. This other relationship, when I left, I just picked up my things the next day and left. Do you know, since that day I packed my bag till today, I have not set eye on this person. He called and called after about 3 months. He called and called and called. It wasn't even up to 3 months, about 2 months or so. He called and called and called. And he wants to see me. He needs to speak with me. I don't need to speak with you. Bye. I don't give that chance. So for me, I don't need closure. Because a lot of things can go wrong with you looking for closure. Don't forget, this is somebody you have an unhealthy attachment to. So by the time you go, I really need to know why this person treats me in this manner. What exactly do I do? Let me know if I can write it in my next relationship. You are deceiving yourself. You are still interested in that relationship. There was one day he called me at Abuja and he wept. He was crying and begging that I come back into the toxic relationship. I say it's like when I was asking God for man, the devil sent you. He said, come and enter Uzo's life. You did everything you did with your chest. So I don't need to come and sit down and ask you, that time, what exactly happened? What did I do? I really need to know. I don't want to know. Be gone. Be gone, devil. Just be gone. The more you're wanting to know what exactly you did and you think you want to fix it, the more you're fixing yourself into that situation. the more it's even difficult for you to leave, to walk out. So if you find the courage at any point in time to pack your bag and leave a toxic relationship, you don't need to ask them for closure. You don't need a closure. You might have your own toxic trait, but you did not make the person, or you did not they are not to be blamed for the way the person behaves. Don't start thinking you can fix anything. You cannot fix the person. The person has a problem. It's just as simple as that. The person has a problem. So when you start finding closure, you are still entangling yourself in whatever it is the person is dealing with that is making them treat themselves or treat other people in that manner. Understand that for people to be toxic, they don't even love themselves. So for them to not love themselves, they cannot love you. And it doesn't necessarily mean these people are bad people. It's just that they have this problem, probably springing up from their childhood, from traumas, from baggages they are bringing in from other relationships, that's where it's springing in from. It's not your job to fix. Let the person visit a therapist. Just move on, be gone.